This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Yeah. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast of IHSAA Varsity Baseball on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, the Hamilton County Tourism Bureau, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Blades, Audio, Video, and Security, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, Wofford Theater Summer Movies, and the Hamilton County Reporter. Welcome to Dunker Field on the campus of Hazeldell Elementary School here on State Road 32, about halfway between Westfield and Noblesville, home of the Millers. This afternoon, we were supposed to start at 7, but we got a little bit of an early start because we could get umpires, and they're going to be here momentarily to get this game in before the heavy weather comes in. Joining me for the pregame, our Hamilton County Television associate, Craig Atkins. Craig, great to have you here. We've got two teams coming in here today. The Trojans are a 3A team. Miller's a 4A team. Both of them not ranked in the top 10, but both of them do get votes in the top 10. But the Trojans come in here at 10-0. Miller's come in at 8-8.
You know, strength of schedule obviously is why Noblesville, the host, they're getting votes in 4A, and you know that there was some talk that possibly that if they would have beat Westfield last night, and if they were to win tonight against Newcastle, who's undefeated at 10-0, that it's possible that they could possibly crack the top 10. Winning 4 in a row and getting to 10-7, but 9-8 after beating Cathedral Tuesday, beating Westfield Thursday, running up against a tough Gage Sandifer on last night at Victory Field, resulting in a 6-1 loss. They can still go 3-1 for the week. Now on the flip side, you got Newcastle, who's 10-0, but oddly enough not ranked in 3A, but they're getting votes like you said, and that's why Noblesville and Newcastle play this game every year, because Newcastle is either getting votes or they're in the top 10 in 3A, and helps them to get through their Hoosier Heritage Conference schedule, and they just this helps Noblesville as well because Newcastle is pushing for a caliber.
Yeah, and there's two basic differences here, Craig, in my opinion. Number one is Newcastle is a 3A school. In the glory days, they were a much larger school. They've lost a lot of population there with the auto industry shifting out of Newcastle. And the other is they play in the Hoosier Heritage Conference, and nothing against the Hoosier Heritage Conference. Many teams in this area played in that conference a number of years ago, but they don't quite get the competition. We're going to let you go here because Craig has got to go over and start the public announcement. And also want to mention, that the center field camera that you are seeing right now, it is an outdoor type camera, and we have in a plastic enclosure. And the reason for that being is with the threat of rain this afternoon, we had to do something to protect that camera. But anyways, the picture that you'll see there will be fairly good, but not quite as good as what you're normally seeing here on a normal Hamilton County television broadcast. You can see that the colors just aren't quite as vivid. Now you see the view from over here on the right field side over by first base, and it's definitely much clearer and much crisper. So as you watch the game tonight, it's not your television or it's not your computer. It's definitely because of the different type of camera that we're using, and it's specifically the weather resistant enclosure that's on there, strictly because of the possibility that we may have some rain coming in here a little bit later. And we're just about ready to get the pregame festivities underway. We're going to turn it over back to Craig Atkins for the player introductions.
Welcome to Donald J. Ducker Field, the proud home of Noblesville baseball. And this afternoon's matchup between our visitors, the Newcastle Trojans from the Hoosier Heritage Conference, and your Noblesville Millers. Let's first meet the starters for Newcastle. Leading off the shortstop, number 6, Corbin Malott. Batting second, playing second base, number 2, Garrett Roach. Hitting third in center field, 22, Eli Cooper. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 10, Bryce Jenkins. Batting fifth at third base, number 5, Jake Barber. Batting sixth and catching number 11, Dawson Scott. Batting seventh and playing first, number 7, Denver Petty. Hitting eighth and pitching, 24, Triton Cummings. And batting ninth for the Trojans in right field, number 3, Gavin Frazier. Head coach for Newcastle is Josh Cooper. And now let's meet the starters for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off in center field, number 5, Drew Neiswanger. Batting second in right field, 22, Noah Decker. Batting third and playing first, number 9, Josh Stern. Batting fourth and playing third, number 4, Bryce Riggs. Take fifth to DH, number 2, Connor Bloss. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 1, Luke Wilson. Take seventh in left field, number 3, Elisha Powers. Batting eighth and catching number 17, Jacob Edwards. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 7, Colby Kazmersky. And on the mound this evening for your Millers, number 23, Ty Haley. Head coach for the Millers in his 18th season is Justin Keever. He's assisted by Kevin Fitzgerald, Scott Benson, Quentin Miller, Brad Lance, Riley Benner, and Ben Yoder. time, fans, we ask that you all please rise, and those wearing caps kindly remove them as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We're just about ready to go here for Hamilton County Television Sports. The Noblesville Millers entertaining the Newcastle Trojans. On the mound for the Millers tonight will be Ty Haley. He comes in with a 4.57 ERA. His record is 1-2. He's made 4 appearances. Pitched 15 in a third innings, allowed 13 hits. Has only allowed 5 runs. 4 of those have earned. He's only walked 6 batters, but he struck out 23. So obviously Mr. Haley likes to hit the strike zone and got the batters swinging at the ball for him. For the Millers defensively, from left to right, it'll be Elijah Bowers in left field, Drew Neiswanger in center field, Nolan Decker in right. From third to first on the infield, it'll be Bryce Riggs at third, Colby Kazmersky at second, Luke Wilson Colby Kazmersky at shortstop, Luke Wilson at second base, and Josh Kern at first. The battery is, as we said earlier, Ty Haley and Jacob Edwards. So we're hoping to get this game in tonight. There is some rather rough weather just a little bit to the west of us, but if we can move this along quickly, we should be able to get this game in. But we're appreciative of the fact that we could get the umpires to come out just a little bit earlier than they had been scheduled. This game was originally scheduled to start at 7. And it has been changed to 5, so we're going to try to do our best to get it to you. And we appreciate you joining us this afternoon on Hamilton County Television Sports. Leading off for the Trojans will be the shortstop, Corbin Malott. He comes in with a .500 batting average. Malott is the leading batter on this Trojan team. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. That one's fouled back. Correction, bounce back for ball 2. Two-0 on the shortstop, Malott. That one gets by Jacob Edwards to the right of him. Makes it 3-0. Obviously, Malott batting .500, a dangerous hitter. Taking that one all the way. Makes the count 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, a little bit low. So the leadoff batter takes first on a walk. That'll bring up the second baseman, Garrett Roosh. Malott has 9 stolen bases so far this season, so we'll have to see if the Trojans are going to have him taking off. Throw over to first, back in time. Once again, we apologize for the quality of that center field camera. It's just a little bit dark, but it's because of having to protect it from the possibility of rain today. First pitch is high to Roosh. Ball 1 on Garrett Roosh. Roosh is a .323 batter. Throw to first. Malott's back in plenty of time. In the meantime, Garrett took that for strike 1, so evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another throw to first. Malott once again back in time. Another throw to first. So far, Roosh has not shown any signs of trying to sacrifice Malott over to second. Malott getting a nice lead over there. He's going. Here's the throw. He's in there. Just got in there under the tag, so Corbin Malott gets second on a stolen base. The pitch, and that was a ball, so that makes it 2 balls and a strike on Roosh. Trojans with a runner in scoring position. And on the play, Malott very alertly advances to second, or to third. So Malott moves there on the throw to first. Roosh is retired on a swinging strikeout for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the center fielder Eli Cooper. Cooper steps in, batting .242. First pitch to Cooper is a little low and outside. Clouds are starting to roll in here. It was bright sunshine when we started this game a few minutes ago, but the clouds are rolling in. The 1-0 pitch, that one's way outside. Malott getting a nice lead off at third base. Just picked up his 10th stolen base of the season. 2-0 on Cooper. The 2-0 pitch. There's a little fly ball to right field. Malott's going to try to score on that, and he will more than likely score. He does. So credit Eli Cooper with a sacrifice fly to right field. Give him a run batted in. Second out of the inning, and the Newcastle Trojans take the early lead at 1-0. Cleanup hitter, left fielder Bryce Jenkins steps in. Jenkins is a .429 batter. Getting on base and the base running ability of Corbin Malott and his alert base running. Not only getting the second base, but managing to advance to third on the throw out to first. Definitely manufactured a run for the Trojans. That's a strike. 0-2 now on Jenkins. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder, that one is foul. Bryce Riggs goes over and retrieves it. Gets it back to pitcher Ty Haley. Count remains 0-2. Nobody on. 1 in here in the top of the first for the Trojans. The 0-2 pitch to Jenkins. That one's a little bit low and in the dirt. Make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jenkins right up on the plate. Little bit outside. About belt high, but he evens up the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get that fastball there to hit the outside corner of the plate and just missed. There's a grounder. Shortstop Kazmersky's got it over to first. And the Trojans are out in the inning. So in the top of the first for the Trojans, 1 run, no hits, no errors, nobody left in the bases, middle of the first. It's the Trojans 1, Miller's coming to bat. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, presented.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Welcome back to the Dunk. I'm Brad Silbert. Perry Williams is off tonight. He is attending the Noblesville High School alumni dinner tonight. So we'll be solo here at the Dunk this evening. Hope Perry and Kathy are having a good evening. On the mound for the Newcastle Trojans will be Triton Cummings. Cummings has a 5.60 ERA. He's 2-0 in the season, 3 appearances, 10 innings pitched. He's given up 10 hits, 10 runs, of which 8 of those are earned runs. His ball and strikeout to walk ratio, not real good. 7 walks and 6 strikeouts. Hasn't given up any home runs. And opposing hitters are batting about .230 against him. Millers will send the top of the order up here in the bottom of the first. Drew Neischwanger, Nolan Decker, and Josh Kern will be the first 3 batters. First pitch is driven hard out toward the bullpen on the left field side. Strike 1 on Neischwander. Neischwander batting .156 for the season. 2-1 now. Pops that one up. That could be playable depending where it ends up. Left fielder makes a nice play on that. Bryce Jenkins had a lot of ground to cover out there to make that play, and he got it just before he got to the bullpen mound for the first out of the inning. Nolan Decker steps up to the plate. Decker is batting .229. One out, nobody on. Decker takes the first pitch for strike 1. That one hits the outside corner about belt high. Decker's in the hole at 0-2. A little bit low, makes it 1-2 on the right fielder. There's one, he fouls it off to the right. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch over the outside corner. Decker goes down looking. Second out of the inning for the Millers. That'll bring up first baseman Josh Kern. Kern steps in with a 2.13 ERA, or rather batting average. Not a pitcher, he's a batter. Get that right. Kern fouls the first pitch almost straight behind us. There's a ground ball. That's going to be foul just outside of the third base line. And we have a delay because of lightning. The officials, it looks like they've called the Trojans off the field. And I'm assuming it's going to be a lightning delay, which will be a minimum of a 30-second delay. 30-minute delay, rather. So the situation being here at Dunker Field is that well, here is the situation here at Dunker Field. There's been some lightning spotted to the west of the stadium, which means there is a minimum of a 30-minute delay. We will be going off the air here momentarily live, but if you would like to resume watching the game, if and when we do resume, those of you who are watching it on YouTube will need to go to our Hamilton County Television website at www.hctv1.com. The game will not continue on YouTube after we go off the air, so we will hopefully be back here in a half hour or so with the continuation of the game.